Quick case study today. I built a GoHighLevel workflow for one of our Salon clients who's running a paid class. The whole system costs about $200 to run and it's already brought in over $2,000. Let me show you how it works. People land on this page, pay, and register for the Balayage Masterclass. That fires a trigger inside HighLevel, adds them to the attendee list, and immediately sends both an email and a text. So I'm going to show you the exact workflow, how people register, how the waitlist works, and how we automatically follow up with email and text so the class fills up without her chasing people. Take a look.
All right, what's going on, party people? Quick case study today. I built a GoHighLevel workflow for one of our Salon clients who's running a paid class. This whole system cost about $200 to run, and it already brought in over $2,000. So I'm going to show you the exact workflow, how people register, how the wait list works, and how we automatically follow up with email plus text so the class fills up without her chasing people. Here's the problem most salons run into with classes. They post it on Instagram, maybe they DM a few people, maybe they do a story, but then they lose control of the process. People say, I'm interested, but nobody follows up, or they forget the date. And the salon owner ends up doing manual reminders, manually collecting deposits, answering the same questions over and over. And the real issue is most salons don't have a system. They have hope. Hope that people remember, hope they come back, hope they don't ghost. A system removes hope and replaces it with process. So I built 2 pages, a class registration page for people ready to sign up, a waitlist page for people who aren't ready yet but want first dibs. When someone hits the waitlist, a form pops up instantly, they opt in, and that action triggers the workflow inside GoHighLevel. So the whole system is basically page, form, tag, workflow, email plus SMS follow-up. And the reason I like this structure is it works even if your traffic source changes. It doesn't matter if leads come from Instagram, Google, ads, referrals, or walk-ins. As long as they hit that form, the automation does the same thing every time. Now let me show you the trigger that makes all this work. Right here we have the workflow. This is the class promo workflow. This is tag based. If a contact gets this tag, SP class, class promo, waitlist, it drops them straight into the automation. That means I can add contacts manually, import a list, run ads, collect leads from the site, doesn't matter. The trigger stays consistent. Tag gets added, automation starts. And just for anyone building automations, this is a big concept. You don't want a workflow that depends on 10 different entry points. You want one clean key, like a tag, that opens the same door every time. That's how you keep systems maintainable. Now check this out. This is a detail that most people skip. We're using a wait step plus an advanced send window. I'm sending emails between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. because I want it to be one of the first emails they see that day. If you send at 2 p.m., you're competing with everything else. Morning placement usually wins. And I also locked it to February so it can't accidentally trigger again later. That prevents those automation disasters where someone gets the promo sequence months later. This is what I call guardrails. Guardrails are anything that prevents your workflow from doing something stupid when you're not watching it. Examples: limiting the month, limiting send windows, making sure a contact can't re-enter unless you want them to. That's the difference between automation and automation you can trust. Now, the email sequence is simple but intentional. Email number 1, quick announcement plus link to register. Short, clear, direct. Then we wait 2 days. Email number 2, value email. Who the class is for, what they'll learn, what problem it solves. Then we time it to the event. Email number 3, final reminder, 72 hours before the class. This is urgency. Classes close, limited seats, don't miss it. So we've got awareness, value, urgency. And if you're wondering why 3 emails, it's because most people need multiple touches. The first touch gets attention. The second touch builds desire. The third touch catches the people who meant to sign up but procrastinated. That's normal buyer behavior, especially for events. Now, here's where it gets advanced, but I'll explain it simply. GoHighLevel can trigger multiple systems off one event. Once they hit this first workflow, we add another tag, SP class reminder. And that tag triggers a second workflow, the SMS drip reminders. So, tag A, workflow 1. Workflow 1 adds tag B. Tag B, workflow 2. That's how you scale without one giant messy workflow. This is the same architecture we use for a lot of Salon systems. One trigger, multiple follow-ups. Each follow-up has one job. It keeps your automations clean and easier to troubleshoot. Now let's jump into the SMS workflow. Trigger, SP class reminder tag is added. Then we wait until the correct dates and send texts. I'm making these texts look personal, not robotic, because with SMS, if it feels automated, people ignore it. So the SMS drip is reminder number 1, reminder number 2, reminder number 3, day of reminder. And this is why I always test. I caught a timing issue, had the date set to the 14th, and it landed on a Saturday. If you don't catch that, reminders go out wrong and conversions drop. Also caught spelling issues. That matters more than people think. A typo in a text feels scammy and it can kill trust fast. So my checklist before I turn any SMS workflow on is, are dates correct? Are times correct? Is spelling clean? Do links go to the right page? Does it feel like a human wrote it? That checklist alone saves businesses from embarrassing mistakes. Now let's talk numbers. This campaign is sending text to about 2,000 contacts. SMS isn't free, so each send has a cost. All in, this is about $200 for the campaign, and it's already produced over $2,000. That's basically a 10x return on something automated. And here's why this matters. Even if you only got 5 signups, depending on the class price, you're already profitable. And once the workflow is built, you can reuse it for the next class, the next promo, the next launch. So the real asset isn't the one campaign, it's the system you can run again and again. Right now, she has about 5 signups so far, and I'm aiming to double that in the next few weeks. I'll post a follow-up whether it's a win or a loss. What I'll optimize next. Subject lines for better open rate. Tighten the first SMS to increase replies. Segment the list so warm leads get different messaging than cold leads. And if needed, add a deposit/confirmation step to reduce no-shows. Because the goal isn't just signups, it's show-ups. A lot of events fail because people register, then disappear. So reminders plus confirmations plus timing is what protects your revenue. So if you're a salon owner or you manage a salon and you're running classes, promotions, or events and you're tired of chasing people manually, we built systems like this inside GoHighLevel. Landing pages, wait lists, automated reminders, reactivation campaigns, and missed call follow-up so you stop losing leads. If you want this exact setup for your salon, reach out. Call me at 404-905-1741 or comment salon system and I'll tell you what to set up first. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.